Well, the week of Christmas 1990, it's announced on the shows that you're scheduled for that you will not be appearing. And this is apparently due to you having to get your knee scoped on the 26th. So, Ted, this is the day after Christmas 1990, and you're getting that knee cleaned up a little bit. So, at what point do you realize that, it's just the knee is past the breaking point where you're just like, I cannot do another match on this knee? Like, is it swelling or what kind of stuff are you feeling?
It's hard to describe, Marcus. Uh, yeah, the pain or like uh, I would kind of feel like it's almost like it would slip, like something would slip out, and I would, oh my gosh, I can't, and but just basically, it was just basically the pain because I was wearing like like a those like a small knee brace that had the almost like what do you call it on both sides.
Oh shit, what do they call that?
Anyway, well, I was wearing one of those, and then a wrestling knee pad over it.
This is the period of time when if you don't work, you don't get paid. So, talking to other wrestlers, I also know that this is very much the era of protecting your spot, especially with new talents arriving in the company all the time.
Exactly. And
So,
yeah, that's a crazy thing about wrestling. Is it's kind of like when you tell people, like during the territorial era, nobody was on a contract.
mhm.
You know, uh, you were probably classed by in terms of your ability or your ability to get over, and whether you were at the bottom of the card, in the middle of the card, or at the top of the card. But even if you're the main event guy, it's like you weren't getting there was no guarantee, none. And so you were really at the mercy of the promoters. And it's like if you didn't like something, and you got and you just decide, okay, I'm quitting, I'm leaving, and most of them would just say, well, there's the door.
That's scary, especially you're a man with a family at this point, and yep, you're a well-established guy, you're a well-established heel, but for frame of reference, right now, the hottest heel in the company is Sergeant Slaughter because he's doing the Iraqi sympathizer thing. And now here you are, it's the holiday season, and the traditionally nice payoffs and big houses, and you have to miss out on that. So whenever you step away to get your knee surgery, would you say that you had some anxiety or fear of job security?
Well, no, because at least I think I understood at least that uh, I was. I don't want to sound braggadocious.
You were valuable.
I knew that my value was greater than just another guy on the card. That I was either in the main event or I was just under the main event
Hmm.
for the better part of most of the second half of my career.
Well said. I don't think that came off braggadocious. It's just fact.
Yeah.
You and I've talked about it here before on the show. You can one of the most consistently over heels ever in the history of wrestling.